Hello and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another Mr. Cypress pen unboxing and review. You can see here Mr. Cypress, excellent handmade fountain pens from Mr. Cypress in Taiwan. It comes in this outer cardboard box, and if I remove the contents of the box, I'll remove this foam plinth. You get a warranty or guarantee card here from Mr. Cypress, and then you have the box here. So let me remove this and bring the box back. You'll see here it does have this sleeve, mrcypress.com.tw. TW is Taiwan. Handmade fountain pens from Mr. Cypress, Taiwan. So this sleeve holds on the magnetic lid. If I just remove this sleeve, you'll see here it does have a magnetic lid. So you get two magnets here, two here, and it will snap on quite nicely. You can turn it upside down. That lid isn't normally going to come off, but they put that wrapper, that sleeve on for transit just to make sure. If I remove the magnetic lid here, you'll see it will come in this pen pouch in a plastic tube, and there will be bubble wrap around it as well. So they really do some very decent packaging. Now, if I remove the pen from the sleeve, you'll see here it is a Mr. Cypress. It's a Kawari-Nuri. And it's a beautiful maquille. It's urushi, it's Raden, maquille essentially. It comes with this beautiful gold dust here on the cap. It is a cigar-shaped pen, but you'll see here if I just twist that, it really is quite beautiful. So it has this gold dust sprinkled with red here on the cap and also on the body. And then it transitions to a sparkle blue that you can see here, which I do like the color differences here on this pen. I went to order this one and another one, which is almost identical, just different colors on the cap here and the body, but I noticed that there were 4 of these, and a week later there were only 1. So I decided I had to jump and order it quite quickly, so I ordered 2 in different colors, and these arrived. So this is the Mr. Cypress Kawari-Nuri, and this is the deep light 1, and the other one I got was a deep light 3. Now if I unscrew the cap, you'll see a number 6 size Mr. Cypress 14 karat gold nib. I got this in a medium, M for medium there. It's got an ABS plastic feed. It's actually quite a nice size in my hand. It is a cigar shape. Because the cap is quite flush with the body there, you will see a bit of a step down, and that is only natural. I know not everybody likes step downs, but it doesn't bother me. I'm not putting my fingers on the threads here, and I do not feel the step down in any way. Now if I unscrew the body here, it is an ebonite pen. And it does have an ebonite thread here, so you could potentially eyedropper this pen if you wanted to. Can you post the cap? It will post, not that deeply, but it will post securely, but it does make it a little bit long. So if you are a cap poster, it's not back weighted in any way. So these pens are actually quite nice. As I'm sure you've heard me mention in past, that although a lot of these pens will be urushi lacquered, and they will have probably several coats of urushi lacquer over the top of the pen, And although Urushi is a hard lacquer, it comes at I think around the hardness of glass. So you could scratch it if you are posting those caps, and you do have threads there as well. So personally, I wouldn't be posting the caps, but I know some people do prefer to do that, and would prefer to post their cap and make a mark than not post the cap. So you do have the option there of doing so if you so wish. But I do like the Radon effect here. I do think this is quite a beautiful pen, and quite a contrasty pen as well, between the gold glitter here and the sort of almost blue glitter here. So it is quite a nice looking pen. So I think with that, let's do a size check. We'll do a weight check. We'll do a pen comparison, and then we'll do a writing sample. So the full length of the pen, we are looking at about 140, I want to say 142 millimeters in length. The length of the cap is about 60 millimeters in length, which is quite a nice long cap. And then if we look at the length of the body to the tip of the nib or tip of the tines, we're looking at about 130 millimeters in length. So this is bordering on what I would class as an oversized pen. You can see that it is a very good size in my hand. Typically, I'm normally looking around 130, 132 millimeters being oversized, but that is quite a nice size in my hand there. I think with that, let's do a weight check. Now, as you saw, this pen is inked up, and converters hold about 0.7 milliliters or 0.7 grams. So this is just under 21 grams. It's 20.77. So if I said 0.7, you're going to be looking around about 20 grams in weight. The weight of the cap, we are looking at just over 4.5 grams. So that is a very lightweight cap. And then the weight of the pen, we're looking at just over 16 grams in weight. So that is quite a lightweight pen, I would say. And it does feel lightweight in my hand. But this is quite a stunning pen. It's a pen that I have to say I am loving writing with. So I think with that, let's go and do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have a Tatcha Miyabi Winter's Breath, a Tatcha Miyabi Empress Winter's Breath, a Mr. Cypress Eggshell 06, a Mr. Cypress Eggshell 01, a Mr. Cypress Maple in the Woods, Mr. Cypress Kawari-Nuri, and this is the Deep Light 1. We have a Tweeko Seishu Dragon in green, a Tweeko Seishu Dragon in red. We have a Danny Trio Chinkin and a Danny Trio Ancient Dragon. So I think let's now go and do a writing sample. So this is a Mr. Cypress, and it's and I really have problems pronouncing this word, Kawari. Kawari-Nuri. So Kawari-Nuri. I don't know why, but I have problems pronouncing that. And it's the Deep Light 1. I got this. I upgraded the nib. It's a 14 karat medium nib. And the ink in here today is Ackerman, Binnenhof, Blues, which I think matches the blue here on that pen quite nicely. Now, in terms of line variation, I'd say it's about a fine medium, even though it's a medium nib here in terms of Western. I can push that 14 karat gold a little bit more, and I'd say it comes out more of a Western medium at that point. These nibs are Mr. Cypress nibs. I believe, from what I've read, they are made in India. And these are made by Canwright in India. In terms of line variation, let's take a, or sorry, wetness, ink wetness, let's take a look. So it's a wet nib, but not overly wet. It certainly isn't a fire hose nib. This would be a nib that would probably write quite nicely in a notebook or journal. You can still see some of the lines here are still wet. So it will take a little bit to dry, but not like a very super wet or fire hose nib. What do I like? What do I not like about this pen? Well, I love Urushi, I love Maki-E, I love Raden, and I have to say I am liking Mr. Cypress pens more lately. Clearly, I have bought a few. I do like cigar-shaped pens, and I do like that it's a long enough pen that I don't feel the need to post the cap. It's not as long as some of the other Mr. Cypress pens that I have, but it's actually quite a decent size. I don't feel the need to post the cap on this. I did upgrade to a 14 karat gold nib. You can get a steel nib on it and get it for the cheapest price, or you can upgrade to a 14 karat gold Mr. Cypress nib for an extra $90 US. If you wanted an 18 karat gold Mr. Cypress nib, you can upgrade. It's about $120 US. Or if you want a regular Bock or Yovo 18 karat gold nib, you're looking around about, I believe it was $180 US. So you can upgrade it, or if you want, you can just go with a steel nib. I decided to go for the Mr. Cypress 14 karat gold nib on this one, like I have on my other Mr. Cypress pens. And I have to say, I am actually liking it. I think is there anything that I dislike about the pen? Not really. I think it's a fairly decent size. I think I would prefer it a little bit longer, but I knew the length I was buying. Mr. Cypress are really good with the dimensions on their website in terms of the length of the pen, capped or closed. And also the thickness of the section, which is around about 11 millimeters. I probably wouldn't want to go much thinner than 11 millimeters. I think 11 is probably the sweet spot for me. But I like Urushi, I like Maki-E, I like Raden, and I think this is a really nice pen. And clearly I bought this one, and I bought another one in a very similar color finish, but slightly different color. So there you have it. That's the Mr. Cypress Kawari-Nuri Deep Light 1 in a medium 14 karat gold review and unboxing. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.